Hey guys, TJ here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of having multiple DFS apps, playing on as many as you possibly can, and also taking advantage of the sign-up bonuses that all of them offer. So if you're currently only playing on one or two DFS apps, but there are a bunch that are legal in your state, listen up, because I'm about to explain to you why you should be taking advantage of all of these DFS apps. So I've pulled up our middling tool, and I kind of want to go through the different DFS apps and kind of show you where you can get value and why you should be playing on as many of these as you possibly can. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Noah Syndergaard for the example here. We see on Prize Picks that Noah Syndergaard right now is set to 4 strikeouts, so his over-under is set to 4. We see Underdog currently has him set to 4. We see Fliff currently has him set to 3.5. We see Hot Streak currently has him set to 3.5. We see Parlay Play currently has him set to 4, and we see that Sports Battle currently has him set to 3.5. So all of these different DFS apps set their lines independently. So just because Prize Picks has Noah Syndergaard strikeout prop set to 4, doesn't mean that all of these other DFS apps are going to follow suit. Now let's take it one step further and head over to the optimizer. Now, as we can see, we're comparing this Noah Syndergaard play on Prize Picks directly to different sports books. Now, let's say, for example, that Noah Syndergaard, who is currently set to 4 on Prize Picks, let's say that he was set to 6 on Prize Picks. But let's say that all of the other DFS apps that we already went over on the middling tool had the same line that we talked about. So Underdog still had him at 4, Fliff 3.5, Hot Streak 3.5, Parlay Play 4, Sports Battle 3.5. So let's say that you, a DGF user, is currently signed up on all of these DFS apps, but you're not signed up on Prize Picks, okay? And Noah Syndergaard on Prize Picks, because of the example, is currently set to 6 strikeouts. So if we have multiple sports books that currently have his line set to 3.5, and we have multiple DFS apps that currently have him set to 3.5 or 4, but Prize Picks now, the outlier, is currently set to 6, it wouldn't make sense for you guys to play Noah Syndergaard under strikeouts on any other app besides Prize Picks. And that is the importance of having multiple sports books or DFS apps because of them setting their lines independently. If you were to play the under 4 strikeouts on Underdog, it wouldn't make sense. Why would you do that if you could get that under 6 on Prize Picks? And we see this all the time with DFS apps, and that is why the middling tool is such a powerful tool. By simply comparing sportsbook lines or DFS lines back to these optimizers and these other DFS apps, we're able to find discrepancies, and the discrepancies aren't always going to be the same from DFS app to DFS app because they set their lines independently. So the more opportunity you have to take advantage of soft lines, whether it's on Prize Picks or on Underdog or Parlay Play or Sleeper or Thrive Fantasy, it doesn't matter. But having accounts on all of these apps and taking advantage when you do see those discrepancies is a huge part of being a plus EV better and taking advantage of these apps. A really cool feature that we currently have on our website is that depending on the state that you're located in currently, we'll show you what DFS apps are legal in your state. So if you pull up dgfantasy.com and hover any of these icons and they're clickable, not only can you click on them to sign up, but we also show you what deposit match you'll get from signing up. You can do this and find this out not only on desktop, but also via mobile. So let's actually talk a little bit more about these DFS apps and the sign-up bonuses that they do offer you. So right here from our website, I'm going to hover over Prize Picks. I'm going to click on Prize Picks. It's going to redirect me to their app, and I'm going to go ahead and hit sign up. We'll see that the first thing that Prize Picks asks us is not only our email, but a promo code. You'll actually see that they inputted one right here, best offer. We're going to get rid of that because DGF is the code that we're going to be using. But again, guys, when you're signing up on these DFS platforms, okay, for Prize Picks, if you wanted to sign up for Prize Picks and you're not currently a user, you could use code DGF and you would get a 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. And yeah, it's promo money, so it's not withdrawable funds. But if you play through that promo money and actually win some of the slips that you enter, that money turns into real money, money that you can actually withdraw. So all of these different DFS apps offer promo codes and sign-up bonuses that you guys need to be taking advantage of. Underdog, another huge DFS app. We see right here on their first screen when you go to sign up, they ask you for a promo code. If you use code DGF, you get a 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. So if you're not on Underdog and you deposit $100 and you use promo code DGF, you then in return get a 100% match. So that $100 that you deposited is now doubled, and you would then get $200 that you could be using on Underdog. And we see this with all the different DFS platforms out there. They all try to incentivize you guys to sign up by offering you these bonuses. And again, based on whatever state you're located in, we'll show you what DFS app not only can you download, but the deposit match that you'll receive. We have it here with Sports Battle, 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. Same thing with Underdog, same thing with Boom Fantasy, same thing with Fliff. Hot Streak actually has a 200% match up to your first $200 deposit. Parlay Play $100 match, Sleeper $100 match. So if you guys aren't on these DFS apps, you need to be if they're legal in your state, because it gives you the ability to line shop and get the best bang for your buck that might be on Prize Picks or might be on Parlay Play or might be on Sleeper for that specific prop. So all in all, to really tie this together, all I'm actually saying is play on as many and get on as many DFS apps as you possibly can, and make sure you're taking advantage of their sign-up bonus. Just because there's value on Jock Market or Sleeper for a specific prop doesn't mean it's going to be available on Prize Picks or Underdog. So if you haven't signed up for any of those DFS apps, make sure to use code DGF for a 100% match up to your first $100 deposit.